YouTube, episode 7, so I've just done 7 videos in one sitting. Yeah, this was the one where I was picking pedals out the bag. Well, there was only one left, so I didn't bother making you watch me plug it in this time. So far, so this is 7 episodes, while I've still got these pedals sitting here. Episode 1 was the Lumberjack Log Overdriver by Electro Harmonix. Volume, boost and log factor. That was a bit, I'm talking about these just now, seeing as it was I can still remember. Not so much, more of a sort of clean boost with a wee bit of rasp on it, not really a fuzz pedal, I didn't think. And then we've got the Trapper, which I think is a sort of, it's kind of like a super fuzz. It's got an octave switch on it, and it's also got a sort of a second, basically just a higher gain, or a boosted channel. Or maybe it's not necessarily boosted actually, it just says level 2, level 1, so I think you can probably just have a quiet one and a loud one, just using the same EQ and the same fuzz, just volume wise, so a boost of some sort. This is the one that's got the metal thingy on it, and it's also got a wee switch that turns on the light bulbs. And because I wasn't really sure about that one being the Trapper, episode 3 was the Pelt, which I borrowed off my pal Ronnie, which is a different type of thing, but kind of similar. It doesn't have the octave function on it, but it does have like a 3-position EQ thing. I think called Bloom fuzz, and it's got a thick switch. Again, quite a controllable. There's lots of options in this, lots of tweaking. I don't think there's going to be much tweaking in this double muff. Episode 3 was, I can't remember. It might have been the MXR blue box. Is it in a blue box? Mad sounding fuzz pedal. If you've got the blend up at full, it's just the fuzz pedal, and it's a really nice sounding smooth fuzz. When you start turning this down, it starts adding in octaves and doing all sorts of crazy stuff. I wasn't not really sure what I would call that. I'm not sure I could ever find any use for it either. And the next episode, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, would be the Gojira Effects Light and Dark Meat Boy. So I did a demo of the Light Meat Boy because of the Dark Meat Boy. I think I'm not sure which way around, because I've got one of these and I couldn't remember which one it was either, and neither could Ian remember these. So I think these two are the same. So I'll do the Terminator pedal later. And then last week was the Satisfaction Electro Harmonix pedal, which is nice. So now we're on to another Electro Harmonix. This seems to be an Electro Harmonix thing. A double muff, not just a muff, a double muff. I've never actually owned an actual proper big muff. I've had a couple of cloney things. I've got the metal muff. I'm sure I had another muff. I had a couple of shots of my pals. One's either the Soviet reissue one. It's kind of army green, and the op amp one. So this is a double muff. Still using the same backing track, still using the same amp as last week. So we're on single mode. Now we're just on a muff. Right, muff 1. Gotta try double muff really, don't I? Not really that muffled. The big muff's not meant to be pure. It's pretty useful with me. Does it make any difference if you turn one of them down, the other one up? Alright, I see what's happening. I think muff 2 is going into muff 1. So you can turn this one down and this one up to get your most distorted. been a long shift. I've been doing this for about 3 hours. Yeah, so initially I wasn't really impressed with it. I thought it was a bit shit. But it is a nice sound. It's kind of weird having the two knobs that way around, so it's kind of like... what I think's happening, this is just totally off the top of my head, is I think the signal's going into muff 2 and then into muff 1. Other way around. It's going to muff 1 then muff 2. So you're boosting the second one, so you can have the second one up at full and then limit what's coming through the first one. Basically, that what it's set to just now is a bit as distorted as you can get it, which is kind of where I want it. Somebody, my pal Andrew, said, "Oh, I don't think the double muff's really a fuzz pedal." And I was like, "That muff got to be a fuzz pedal if it says muff on it, and it's two of them, so it's got to be doubly fuzzy." But I think he was right. I think maybe what it is it maybe the sort of the amplifier section of a big muff and two of them rather than being the fuzz section. So it doesn't really seem to go that fuzzy, and it also doesn't really sound like, to my ears, what a big muff should sound like. Big muff sounds like you've just put a pillow in front of the speaker. It's normally a pure nightmare trying to get it. You have to be really loud and there's no treble in it whatsoever. That doesn't have that at all. I'll get round to... I have another shot of the micro metal master, micro metal muff. I'll have a go at that probably next week, but I'm going to leave it a couple of weeks for that to do it because you're now 7 weeks in the future. I wonder how my gig went. I wonder if this guitar survived it. That's why I'm playing it today. So I'm probably still doing the live streams on a Sunday night. I enjoy doing that. I might have put up some videos of either of the bands. I may have bought some new guitars. I may have sold some guitars. I may have modded up some guitars. I may have finished the Tony Iommi guitar. Rock on, and quite enjoyed doing this. By the time it gets to 7 weeks, if people actually decide to watch it and I get enough likes, I'll do another series of all the pedals I've got, kind of 5 minutes on each. I think most of the videos came in at between sort of 5 and 10 minutes, depending on how much there was to fiddle with. I felt 10 minutes wasn't really enough to mess up. I'm not really a knob twiddler. Anyway, rock on. Catch you later. Like and subscribe, etc., etc. And any ideas for something I could do at this? Fuzz Fursday, Trade Tuesday. I heard of my pal Dalla wanted me to do Strat Saturday, and it's like, we'd maybe do that maybe at some point. Rock on.